Welcome to another edition of The Good Outdoors on 99.5 Kicks Country with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie. It's everything about the outdoors. Take it away, guys.
Good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday morning edition, May 22nd of The Good Outdoors radio show. I'm Daryl Nichols in studio here with Daryl Sample Jr. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing real good.
Oh, yeah. Steve's on his way. He had to make a stop this morning. I think I might have stole his coffee cup yesterday in the truck, and he didn't realize it. But yeah.
He can't get the morning started without a coffee.
No, he's going to have him some coffee. He accidentally left it in my truck yesterday. I don't know if he knows that or not. So he's probably trying to dig around and find one this morning. But anyway, we're going to keep this thing going right here. Ronnie, I spoke with Ronnie and Angie yesterday. They're back home, and things are going well, and he'll be back in later on. Just got a little recovery time going on there for him, and nothing major. It's nothing big, but we're praying for him every day, and he'll be back in here soon. But man, I was cruising around this morning, Daryl, as I always do, and I found several interesting things here on the internet. The internet's a funny thing.
Oh, there's lots of interesting stuff out there.
First of all, we had the tragedy in Oklahoma, Monday, and the good thing about this is they have actually brought the death toll down. They say 24 people confirmed dead.
That's good.
It is a good thing compared to where we were at. Last reports we'd heard like 50-something people and things like that, and then they actually come down and revise this, which is great. I love to hear that because it's just such a tragedy. But 9 children and 237 were injured by the tornado, and that's going to change as the days progress. But man, it's such a tragic situation out there right now. We talked about it yesterday. It's an unfortunate time. Our hearts and our prayers go out to these people, and we're Black Crow Media is actually putting together a fundraiser.
Oh yes,
for Thursday. All the stations are going to be out Thursday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. with different remotes scattered throughout Valdosta, Georgia, raising money, raising awareness for this, getting money. And I'm not sure who we're raising it for.
Oh, we're tied up with the American Red Cross.
American Red Cross. That's who we're doing it with, and the Good Outdoors is going to be out and about. I think we're going to be at the mall with Kicks Country. That's kind of up in the air yet, for sure where we're going to be, but we're going to be out there. We're going to be helping. We would like for you to come by, show your support, and help us, raise money for these people. Donate blood. I guarantee there's going to be a blood drive right here soon, too. Haven't heard, but I guarantee there's going to be.
Oh, there'll be one coming.
It'll be really soon. Give blood, give money, give donations, whatever you can do to help out and help our fellow Americans out there. We're going to, as Steve says, we're going to rise up. We're going to rise up. We're going to do the right thing. We're going to raise money. We're going to support the cause. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, yes, like we always do.
So come join us Thursday afternoon from 4 to 6. We'll keep you posted on where everybody's going to be. Daryl, you may have a list. I think some's going to be at Super Suds. I think some's going to be at
Super
the mall.
Suds, Winn-Dixie over there, the 5 Points area, and over here by the mall.
That's right. There's several locations we're going to be out and about, and please come by and donate what you can, even if it's pennies. Do whatever you can do to help out. As I was saying, I was cruising around on the internet this morning, and I found a very interesting article that has to do with the outdoors. It's about sea turtles, and sea turtles are interesting. When I was down there, at a Crystal River doing this latest filming that I did a couple weeks ago, me and Steve were down there. I saw 2 sea turtles. We were out fishing Friday it was Friday. We were out on the flats there fishing. We saw this big old head come up out of the water and blow over there. It was a big old sea turtle. Well, then about an hour later, we had moved spots, and we run up on another one, and I got him on video. So this sucker looked as big as the hood of a Volkswagen car.
That is interesting. As much as I've been out on the ocean, I've not really seen one.
I said they see them quite often down there. That's a big manatee spot also down there. But it was amazing watching this sucker, man. We took the trolling motor, put it down, and kind of kept up with him as much as we could. And I got him on video. He's in about 4 foot of water. He was huge, Daryl. His shell, looked like a hood of a Volkswagen car. It was unbelievable.
That's unreal.
Huge. But they got an article on the internet here this morning that says acupuncture actually helps hypothermic turtles. Now, I kind of wonder, Who in the hell figured out acupuncture would help a turtle?
That's what I'm trying to think. Who even came up with the idea?
But 2 endangered sea turtles that are shells of their former selves are after getting stranded on Cape Cod during a cold spell, are getting some help easing back into the wild from an acupuncturist. I don't understand why or what, but you go on to read the article. It says the acupuncturist gently tapped more than a dozen needles into the grayish-green leathery skin during a therapy section intended to decrease inflammation and swelling on their front flippers and restore a full range of motion in those limbs, help the animals regain their appetites. Awesome. You know, I mean,
I'm just still intrigued that someone came up with this idea. And where did it start?
I have no idea.
Can you imagine the conversation get this started?
Let's get acupuncturists in here. It helps me all the time. It's kind of funny. But, you know, if it's helping them, more power to them, because sea turtles, you know, they're pretty much an endangered species. You go over around Brunswick at certain times of the year on St. Simon's Island, Jekyll Island, you know, it's a federal offense if you actually mess with the sea turtles when they're coming up to lay their eggs at night.
Oh, yes. I've seen places where on beaches, I've seen the signs for it, but I've actually never seen it.
I've never seen them come up onto the beach. That's something I'd like to see. You can actually watch them over there, but they don't want you to get any way touch them, hamper them, or you know, anything. It's funny when this article, it says it's helping them heal. You know, on one turtle, loggerhead, it's also getting acupuncture treatment. The other 11, not yet back in the wild, are continuing the traditional treatments for lingering infections and ailments. So I guess it's helping them, and it's kind of a little bit of a crazy situation, but hey, more power to you if it helps them. Then another article I found, and the way this article hit me, it says UK, some 60% of British animal and plant species have declined in the past 50 years, and 1 in 10 could disappear in the United Kingdom.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't know. You know, you don't look at. Yeah, Steve's here. Good morning, Steve.
What's happening? You
don't look. I don't. I'm bad about this. I know we hunt in the United States, but I don't know what in the world goes on in the United Kingdom. I know there's some hunting in Russia. I know there's some hunting around here and there, but I never thought about, hey, you know, what kind of animals do they really hunt over there in the UK? But it says here, the State of Nature report compiled by 25 organizations, they looked at over 3,000 species, and it offers some clues and some fate to the UK's 59,000 species of animals. It says some of them's just going to die off. They don't know, you know, I guess they don't know how to stop this. But it's kind of a weird thing, but they talk more about plants than they do animals. So in the UK, you kind of, you know, you got to, it's kind of a weird thing the way they do it, saying that 50% is going to die off. Really?
That is interesting.
I don't know, 60% of British animal and plant species are going to die off.
What does it say? When, or I mean, how?
No,
is this going to happen, or is it just?
It's kind of a broad article here, and let's see, it only covers 5% of the UK's estimated 59,000 native species, and they're talking more about plants and animals. But you know, I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was that dangerous or that bad of a trend over there. Mm-hmm. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. My wife just texted me, why am I late? That's funny. Well, the reason
I stole your coffee cup yesterday. That's what I said.
Well, I wonder where that was at. That's number one. I guess I left it in your truck. Forgot about it. But the reason I was late, I had to go on a secret mission to Walmart, and I chose to run in there, as you well know, on the front side instead of the back side to take care of the beach towel needs of young Charlie Nichols, who was having a splishy splashy day or something at school today.
Man, that'd be nice.
I didn't want to interrupt my 45-minute nap between the time I get home from the radio station and wake them up for the bus.
Well, see, I didn't tell nobody that. I blamed it. I told Daryl you was going to be late, but I blamed it on me stealing your coffee cup, and you were struggling to find where it was at.
Well, I did. Now that honestly, let's say I was 5 minutes late, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, actually, 5, 6, 7. I would have only been 2 minutes late had you not stole my coffee cup. Oh, well, but anyway, that's the reason.
You're talking about a coffee cup that you can get at any grocery store, convenience store when you stop?
This is a special one. This is a special issue. Special issue.
It's got to be special to have the special coffee?
Yes, you do. You that, and you have to pay like $3 for it, but other than that.
Yeah, Ed, you don't have coffee this morning, do you? Talk about special.
Now the reason it's special, Daryl Simple Jr., is that big old flash cup.
It's big and too.
And unlimited refills at 95 cents if you use the flash cup. When you buy the regular coffee, like Daryl forced me to buy this morning for stealing it, it's $1.49. So, plus it's half as big.
I saw it stumbling around on the floor yesterday when I got home in Lake Park, and I wasn't near about fixing to run it higher for you.
No,
and I forgot to tell you last night when we was on the phone, but it's in the truck. It's in the floorboard, right where you left it.
Need to get some pigeons.
Some what?
Those. The pigeons that used to hook things up to, and they would fly.
The carrier pigeons.
Carrier pigeons. That's there you go.
Hey, we got to take a break this morning here on the Good Outdoors. We're going to run past it. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be right back.
Here we go again. Every time there's a food plot to be planted, Daryl's nowhere to be found. You see him, Ronnie?
He's probably in the truck eating a dang sandwich.
I'm sitting right here by this tree, and they don't even see me.
Man, that Real Tree AP was designed to blend hunters with their surroundings, not hide them when it's time to work.
I'm so hidden, the scooters can't even find me.
Okay, Daryl, come on. We got to get this stuff planted.
What's that?
Hey, stop it. Real Tree. It's so real, a coyote might pee on it.
Serves you right, you slacker.
The grill might be in storage, but that's what campfires are for. And the backyard party is on hiatus, but that's because everyone is tailgating. Only the seasons change, tastes don't, and when you've got Bud Light Lime, you don't need summer to have a good time. It's the superior drinkability of Bud Light with a splash of 100% natural lime flavor. Look for a Bud Light Lime and find your summer state of mind anytime. It's in the lime. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Lime flavored beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
What in the world is that noise?
Sounds like the transmission's about to come out of my truck.
Transmission? Sounds like Alien versus Predator under there. Let's get it to Ronnie at Eagle Auto Repair.
Ronnie, I got a problem.
Problem? It sounded like Superman fighting the Incredible Hulk.
No, it was worse than that.
Come on, man. This is for real. I ain't got the money to be fixing no big problem.
Chill out, dude. You're at Eagle Auto Repair. You know we'll fix it right and as inexpensive as we can. We only use quality parts, and my guys are some of the best trained technicians in town.
Yeah, but can they stop a fight between Godzilla and King Kong? Because I'm betting that's what they're going to find under there.
Eagle Auto Repair.
321 Lakes Boulevard, Lake Park, Georgia.
Jones Welding and Industrial Supply has been serving South Georgia and North Florida for over 3 decades. With 9 locations in the South, Jones Welding and Industrial Supply is a full-line distributor for all welding and industrial supplies. The Jones mission is to provide quality products at a competitive price in order to supply the best service available. Jones Welding and Industrial Supply has built a reputation for good, honest, old-fashioned service. For a location near you, visit www.joneswelding.com. Jones Welding and Industrial Supply is a proud supporter of the good outdoors. It's that time of year. People everywhere will be scrambling to find somebody to take care of filing their taxes. Fast Tax and Bookkeeping at 1407 West Hill Avenue, Suite Q has a quick turnaround time and the knowledge to prepare your taxes properly, making sure you are getting what's due. With $25 1040 EZ filings, electronic refunds in a flash, military and college student discounts, and fast and friendly service, drop by and see Lisa Griffiths and the gang at 1407 West Hill Avenue, Suite Q, or give them a call at 229-253-0181 to schedule an appointment.
So you need a car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Midway Auto Emporium at 4189 Bemis Road, Valdosta, Georgia. Cameron and Melissa Tucker has been serving the Valdosta area for over 7 years now. They are a family-owned and operated local business with hometown values and still believe in handshake deals. With a great selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, with a Carfax report on every one of them, along with bank financing at all credit levels and interest rates as low as 1.85% with approved credit. 4189 Bemis Road, or visit their website at midwayautoemporium.com.
You're listening to The Good Outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun.
Good morning. Welcome back to the, what day is this? Wednesday morning edition.
The Hump Day edition.
It sure is. It sure is the Hump Day, May 22nd. Hey, we got a Memorial Day holiday coming up pretty soon.
I know. It snuck right up on us. It's coming up like Monday soon.
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of businesses are going to be closed, but there's going to be a lot of happenings going on in the community, guys, for Memorial Day. Each city, Hayhire, Lake Park, Valdosta, everybody's going to have something going on for Memorial Day. So get out and join in on that. Yeah,
I think that we're doing I don't know how to say this. You might have even covered it. There's a fundraiser going on this weekend. Thursday, starting Thursday, and I think it continues all weekend in various forms.
Various forms it does.
Right out here around the mall at Super Suds, we're going to have some stuff going on. We'll keep you informed of that, but we're going to be taking part in helping raise money for the Red Cross, I believe it is,
Yep.
for the disaster relief in Moore, Oklahoma, for the victims you were talking about earlier.
That's right. We're like I was saying earlier, there's going to be like 5 remotes out there, and it's going to be stretched across Valdosta. There's going to be some at Winn-Dixie across town at 5 Points. There's going to be some at the mall. There's going to be some at Super Suds. We're going to blanket the community, and everybody's going to come together, and we're going to raise.
We're going to rise up
Exactly
for the
what I
people
said.
of Moore, Oklahoma, brother.
Yes,
Gonna
sir.
rise
Toby
up.
Keith is actually from Moore, Oklahoma.
He is. He is absolutely from there. Also, another thing I'd like to say about it, athletes, they all, they get a bum rap sometimes, and they're in the highlight of the news because they make millions of dollars. Well, some people, some athletes say they'll donate their time or their money, and they use it to promote themselves. Well, under the radar yesterday, Oklahoma City Thunder's Kevin Durant, superstar basketball player, didn't want fanfare, didn't nothing. He did it just like anybody else would do. Through his foundation. He had his foundation call up the Red Cross. He donated $1 million
Wow.
to the relief effort. Didn't say nothing about it to nobody. And the only reason the word got out is because the Red Cross did a tweet on Twitter thanking him for it, of course. And but man, hey, I'm a big Kevin Durant fan now for sure. I liked him before, but man, he just kicked it way on up my list right there. And I hope I don't know if there's any professional athletes or people with that are blessed to have a lot of funds. If you would please donate to there. Don't send it to the mall or buy a boat. Hey, send it to these people. Look at the devastation out there. And find it in your heart to do what you can and do all you can, and send them a big old fat check. Don't send it, don't spend it on something you might be contemplating that's a luxury.
Yeah.
You deserve it, and don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, take a hard look at that. I mean, I can't watch but so much of it, but you look at the sad stories and the loss of life out there, the loss of just a normal way of life. We talked about yesterday how long it's going to be before they just have an actual normal day out there. They're going to be consumed with this for months. And please donate your time, your money. I know that we're researching a couple of things to possibly do, and we're gonna be announcing some things soon that we're going to do to help. So canned foods, like Animal Girl said yesterday, canned foods. You're going to drop them off at your church, the Red Cross, the Salvation Army. I promise you there's a lot of people that can get it, where it needs to be. So
Yeah, it is. Now, Toby Keith is actually from there, and he spoke out yesterday. He says he grew up in the town of Moore, so actually rode his bicycle through some of these streets here.
Yeah.
And it's, he says a number of casualties could have been much worse if it weren't for the vigilance of the forecasters.
Oh, yeah.
And he adds that Moore is a strong community and will persevere. Now, it's a terrible tragedy. I guarantee you he's going to rise up. He's going to do something. There's going to be so many people, just as in any other tragic situation in the United States, there's going to be so many people that'll jump on board and help with this. But like Steve said, if you're going to donate money, make sure it goes to the right place.
Yeah.
Research where you're going to put your money. Research that, and by all means, if you can, even if it's $1. Thursday, even if it's, or this weekend, $1, and you can donate to help this cause, do it, please.
Yeah.
Please come by and help with it.
And you can designate on your check stub or on your money order, whatever you send, what you want it to go to.
Oh yeah.
And they'll send it right there by law. The Red Cross is a very good organization. They're trustworthy. The money goes where it needs to be. The Salvation Army is another one, but you can go to most all the TV outlets, Fox News, CNN. If you go to their websites, there's also links to go that they'll get the money where it needs to be. So check that out and make sure you do it. Just do something. Just anything. If everybody just rose up and sent $5 in the United States, I mean, you're talking about millions and millions of dollars to build it right back. We wouldn't have to depend on any government agency or nothing to provide disaster relief. If everybody sent $1, it probably would do it. There's 350 million people. So if your household has 5 people, send $5. If you have one, like Daryl Semple, send one. But if everybody sent $1 that represent everybody, there'd be millions of dollars to go out there.
Sure would. You do your part. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to donate money. I'm going to donate my time or whatever I can do to help this cause. And as any other cause, it's not just picking this one because it's so huge.
Yeah.
It the way it is, but this anything we can do here on the Good Outdoors, we're all about helping out. So
yeah, I saw an article yesterday about it was I briefly read it, skimmed over it, but I saw an article that was talking about how much does it take for the average family just to get by.
Wow.
Just to get by.
It's unreal.
It is unreal, but I totally disagree with the amount that the article said. Now, it was breaking it down to bare necessities, what you had to have to exist in life. I didn't read. It didn't take in consideration necessarily your automobile preferences. It just, for some reason, it was just saying, hey, this is what. If you make this amount of money, you can make it with you, your wife, and a family of 4. If you've got $24,000 coming in the household.
Wow. Can you imagine that?
A year.
It can be done. I've done it. I've been doing it.
Well, I'm not saying that an individual couldn't do it.
No, I'm talking about even with my family.
With your family?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I mean,
I can't. I tell you what, you eating peanut butter toast a lot, and you ain't driving very far. And
Nope.
You ain't got the premium package on cable TV. And,
What do
you
you
know
mean?
what?
There was no cable.
Yeah.
The car only moved unless it was going to work.
It all depends on what style, what lifestyle you're used to, and we're all guilty of this. I talk about it at work several times with some guys. It's the style of life, the lifestyle you choose to lead. I love to go hunting and fishing. I love to be able to go. I love to be able to go ride in the woods, ride a dirt road, get outdoors, do something. So my lifestyle, I choose to support that lifestyle with whatever money I make. $24,000 to me, if I lived on that with a family of 4, dude, I wouldn't do anything that I'd want to do. But you're exactly right. You could do it.
I don't
see
how.
You got to give up a lot of stuff.
You got to give up a lot. You do.
Yeah. I mean, just food alone. We spend probably $700-800 a month easy on food.
But if you went down to the bare necessities, you almost
I guess we'd quit buying. I guess I wouldn't buy Pop-Tarts, Honey Buns,
things like that. Yeah, you forget about that stuff.
You wouldn't buy much of that, but what you could also do is buy in bulk. I mean, it could be done. Buying in bulk is a good way to save a lot of money. It's a costly expense up front. I don't want. I'm lazy. I'm
not going to try it. No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to attempt it unless I have to. But
I don't want to try it.
Yeah.
But it's done. I see it all the time on the internet. This family here come down to the bare minimum. They paid off their student loans in record time. They lived on $24,000 a year, whatever the amount might be. But you're right. They didn't do anything. They worked and they went home and they lived with the bare necessities. So,
yep, sure did. I'm going to be putting a picture here shortly on our Facebook page of a buddy of mine over in Brunswick. Went fishing. He was spearfishing and was able to apprehend, for lack of a better word, this red snapper. And I'm going to have it up here in a second. I want everybody to look at it and tell me what their thoughts on it are. So hopefully by the end of the next break, I'll have it on there. We'll announce it again. So
that is a nice one. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Bulldog. C. Hall, man, he's done piped in this morning. Did you see? You probably ain't looked at it yet.
No, I hadn't looked at it.
Let's see. He said he thinks he just saw a Bigfoot. Hang on a minute. He saw another Bigfoot. It's been a while since he's seen a Bigfoot too. I'm trying to get it pulled up here.
You don't see them every day. They're elusive.
Yeah. He said he's seen a Bigfoot on Highway 37 with wearing a Good Outdoors T-shirt, carrying a sign that said, "I beat up little Stevie when I was a little monkey." Bulldog, good one, buddy.
Good luck with that.
Oh man, and Chuck chimed in this morning. He's listening. So thank y'all for listening, man. It's unbelievable what kind of people we have out there, what kind of audience, this dedicated audience to listen to us come in here and bore you half to death at times.
I heard that.
But no, we try, and Demery, I'm sure he's going to chime in sometime this morning again and rub it in that it's almost his weekend.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
He likes to do it.
He's headed over there this morning to do his little job there, Waycross, and feeling good because he ain't got but one more day. I guess he'll have maybe a 4-day weekend instead of his average. Or
yeah, I wonder how that's going to work for him.
Somebody's got I don't know that he watches the detail over there, prison detail, and I don't know. He was telling us a little bit about the snakes, seeing the snakes here the other day, but I don't know if they work on Memorial Day or not. I don't know if prisoners get holidays. So.
Now, speaking of snakes, didn't you have another episode with a snake, you tell me?
I did. There was actually another. Now, this one went a lot better for me, not for the snake.
Oh, mine was good yesterday on the way home.
You saw a snake?
No, yeah, dead as I ran it over.
Oh, okay. Well, this one, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the sun warming our deck up, but I looked out there again yesterday morning. Kids were already in the school, and there was another black snake out there.
Wow.
Black racer, yeah. And I went out there and I found a big old piece of flat 1/4-inch metal. It was pretty heavy, and I chunked it on top of him. And there was no problem, so I didn't have any issues. And he wasn't trying to eat me. So that's a good thing. That was I told Trey, man, if we'd have just had a film on me,
that would have been hilarious.
Oh man, that joker was about to kill me. We got a call coming in this morning.
Take this call.
We'll go ahead and take it. Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors. How are you?
Good, are ya?
We doing good. What's going on?
Just ready to get this day over with already.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Today is my Friday.
Today's your Friday. You got a long weekend coming on.
Yes, sir.
So you gonna be off? You gonna be off Monday too?
Nah, I don't know about that yet. I'll find that out during my break. But as of right now, I'm off until Monday.
Pretty dang good. You gonna do a little fishing, I'm sure, ain't you?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Spring Warrior this weekend. May spend the night a few nights. I don't know yet.
Did you hear the captain call in yesterday morning from Steenhatchee talking about what they're fishing and catching right now?
No, I didn't. I was already asleep. I was wore out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get you some coffee or something, or some no-dos, and listen to the show, man.
It's Captain Steve Cole from down in Steenhatchee. So he actually gave a pretty good fishing report. He's going to start calling in at least once a week and telling us what they're catching and how they're catching it down in that area. So it'd be something good to listen to, man.
Good. Tell him to go out of Spring Warrior. Tell us the fishing report out of there.
Well, it'd be just as easy for you to go down to Steenhatchee, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you go to new areas and you find new rocks.
Yeah, there's a lot of different places out there to fish, man. It was funny to me when we were down there when I was doing the filming at Crystal River. We were going out, and all of a sudden, the guy just slows the boat down and says, "Something I want to show you guys." I said, "All right." And he kind of milled around out there in the water a little bit, and he said, "There it is," and it was a rock. And the top of this, he said it used to protrude from the water slightly, but about a foot and a half of it was broke off and laid down where somebody had run into it with their boat, and I guarantee they didn't have a good day with their boat. Yeah, but just
I've seen a lot of that at Spring Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
At Spring Warrior, a lot of people are worried about taking their big boats out. I mean, mine's not a big boat. I got an 18-foot Key West, but I've been pretty lucky. I've hit rocks, close to 2 miles off of the shoreline, versus hitting any of them coming out. I know where it's at. There's only one rock you really have to watch out for, and it's one that's kind of like you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It barely sticks out of the water on a low tide.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you can look at that rock pretty closely and see how many people hit it.
Oh yeah, out in the middle. It's so funny though. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and somebody always finds it and hits it. There's a big old pond out there. It's a big old place, and somebody's got to hit that one rock that's protruding. Really, that'd be my luck.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate you calling in this morning, man.
All right, guys. See ya.
See you, buddy. Hey, we got to run off to a break here on the Good Outdoors. We'll be right back.
There's only one place in Valdosta if you want the freshest seafood in town. It's Bubba Jack's Crab Shack at 1700 West Hill Avenue. They got wild Georgia shrimp cooked about any way you could want it. Fried, peel and eat, grilled, or buffalo style. They got a Wednesday night oyster special at $7.99 a dozen, and that ain't no mistake. $7.99 a dozen, Wednesday night only. Bring the kids with you, and if they don't eat seafood, get them some chicken tender baskets or hamburger hot dog. And do not forget to try the fresh cut, hand-dipped onion rings at Bubba Jack's Crab Shack, 1700 West Hill Avenue, Valdosta. Val Optics on Patterson Street in Valdosta, Georgia has been providing 1-hour service for 25 years. From eyeglass repair to eye exams conducted by one of 2 on-site optometrists, Val Optics is there for all of your eyesight concerns. There is no need for an appointment, and most insurances are accepted. Val Optics also accepts outside prescriptions. So if you need eyeglass repair or an eye exam, stop by Val Optics at 601 North Patterson Street, Valdosta, Georgia. 25 years in business says it all.
Service. It's a very simple word, but you'd think it's French. At Deep South Sanitation, our service will never be questioned. We are there when we say we'll be there. If there's a couple extra bags by the can, we pick it up. Deep South Sanitation don't care if the lid won't close. All the more reason to dump it. If you're elderly or disabled, the Deep South Sanitation team will get your can, dump it, and put it back. If trash blew out, we don't leave it, we pick it up. Keep the money you pay for sanitation services local by supporting Deep South Sanitation, a locally owned business. Call Carrie Scarborough today at Deep South Sanitation, 229-559-0200.
Hey, this is Judd with T3 Outdoors. Did you know that T3 Outdoors buys, sells, trades, and consigns used guns? We need your used guns. T3 Outdoors has a huge selection of turkey gear, from mouth calls, box calls, decoys, and ammo. T3 also has $8.99 sweet fee. We also have new spring Under Armour, Guy Harvey, and AFCO shorts. T3 also carries knives, Yeti coolers, boots, Costa sunglasses, and more. T3 Outdoors is locally owned and operated on Perimeter Road next to Zacadoo's.
It's your chance to win a $1,000 gift card to Austin's Cattle Company. Make up your own jingle, rhyme, or song because it's Austin's Idol.
Okay, off you go.
Pluck a duck or a slew of guineas. Austin's Cattle Company is better than any. Steaks, baked potato, seafood. Let's run down to Austin's Cattle Company. We'll have a juicy steak, one for you and me. Down at Austin's Cattle Company, we'll have a juicy steak, one for you and me.
Think you can do better? Send in your CDs, MP3s, or video files to sales@austinscattlecompany.com or drop them off at Ed 616 off I-75. Because it's an addiction you never have to quit.
It's the Good Outdoors on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun, talking about everything to do with the outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie.
Welcome back to the Good Outdoors this morning. Did y'all get any rain up in the northern part of the county yesterday?
Not much.
Really?
Not much at all. Billy texted me from work up there in Adel and said that it was just flooding up there. And, man, I looked up in the sky, and I thought, my gosh, it is fixing to come a lighter not stump floater. And it didn't. It just rained a little bit, but nothing.
You can tell when summertime it gets here because you have the storms popping up all over the place. We didn't get anything in Lake Park. Bright, sunny skies yesterday. Sunday we got the rain. You guys didn't.
Nope.
I think they got rain in Valdosta yesterday or day before yesterday, and nobody else did. And now it's kind of moved up to the north a little bit. It's kind of skipped hay higher, huh?
Yeah, I guess it does. It's getting dry too. You were talking about we were somewhere. I know. We were at a good friend's at B&B Golf Carts talking about the Dixie Chopper mowers, and
that's right.
You had made a comment that your grass is dying and turning brown, and they said that theirs is out front there, and it's just amazing to me after all that rain we had, how quickly it has gotten dry. And going home on 41, I see the cornfields there that Fred Weatherington has at Weatherington Farms, and they irrigating the fool out of both sides of the road yesterday when I went home. So. It's getting dry, man. That's just what we deal with down here in South Georgia. It gets hot and dry, and to a friend of mine at Harvey's yesterday, and we were talking about how dry it was and how hot it was, and I think we both agreed that the cool days are over with.
I think so. I think they're gone for now. I sure do. But man, it's funny how quick, like you said, how quickly it gets dry. You know, we get our grass cut about every 2 weeks at the house. And after it got cut, it just sprang right back up there. Then all of a sudden, I looked at it Sunday before it rained, and it was dying all over the place. You know, the weeds are growing. And then we got the rain Sunday, and I looked at it yesterday, and it greened up again just that quick.
Yeah, it don't take much when you get a little rain. That root system on the grass is pretty close to the surface.
Yes,
you know, the all-region teams in high school baseball were announced, I guess, day before yesterday, and that was reported in the Valdosta Daily Times yesterday. We'd like to congratulate everybody on the Lowndes Vikings that got, made the all-region team or the second team or honorable mention, and also congratulations to Danny Redshaw was named the Coach of the Year, the Region 1 6A Coach of the Year. So good job. Vikings were one win away from advancing to the semifinals of the state championship. Had a good year. And Corey Pope was named co-pitcher of the year on the first team, all-region team. He tied with the pitcher from over in Camden County there. So he had a great year. I think all teams placed somebody on there from Valdosta, Tifton, Colquitt County. Brunswick only had one, but I think everybody placed somebody on there. So congratulations. There's a man, being an old Lowndes back in myself, there's nothing better than to get out in the good outdoors and play a little baseball out there at an old George Field.
Awesome times.
I miss it and can remember it was like yesterday. All our good buddies that I played with and all our fans out there. Stick Man out there at the mill, man, he was an ardent supporter. Philip Cootie and all those guys, they made the road trips. They were fans and supporters, and to this day still support Landslide baseball. Great outdoor activity. Football be coming up before you know it. Some of the spring games went on last week.
Man, it's coming.
Middle schools, high schools, and man, you cannot argue in this community here in Wintersville, USA, that that football is not a good outdoor activity. So. Mm-hmm. It's hot. Them boys pay their dues during the summer. I could not imagine going through football camp right now.
Just as hot as it is out there right now, man. And it's not even as hot as it's going to get. The older I get, the less I can tolerate it.
Man, I know. I just shoot. Yesterday, we're getting in and out of the truck, man. It just was awful,
Makes me want to leave the truck running, and you can't even do that. It's too hot for it.
Yeah, it's that global warming, man, I guess.
Yes, that's what it is.
You have extreme cold, in a colder year than we've had in a long time, and these global warming idiots are out there talking about how the Earth's warming up, we're killing it, and I don't know. Crazy. Climate change, maybe, but not global warming. Come on.
Not global warming.
Show me some evidence. Show me some evidence.
I don't think you're going to see any of it. I
No,
sure don't.
Y'all were talking about them sea turtles earlier as I was driving, listening to you before I came in. I didn't tell you this. We had an absolutely awesome video, the best pure nature video outside of anything to do with deer hunting that I've ever shot. We were coming up there, and there were two porpoises actively working together to corral a school of bait fish and eat them. The one of them would run up onto almost beach himself and flip his tail around to knock the bait fish up to where the other one could run and get them.
Eat them.
Well, he would get them in his mouth and kill them, but he would share with the other one that was working so hard to do it. But this went on for I don't know, a good 10 minutes probably. I got excellent footage, man.
That's awesome.
You could see them. They'd come halfway out of the water, knocking them up onto the bank. You'd see some of the fish flip up onto the sand, and it was an awesome display of what they do to feed. And
yes, sir, man.
There were two of them, two full-grown ones. So
it's amazing watching some of the animals in the wild, how they've adapted, how they learn, and how they help each other.
Yeah,
just like porpoises, they work together. And there was a video here we covered a month or two ago about grieving porpoises. They were actually there was one that was sick and dying, and they were actually grieving and trying to help this porpoise stay above where it could breathe. Keep it above. They were actually making a stretcher, out of themselves. And there was a whole group of them. There was more than 2 or 3. There was like 5 or 6 that you could actually tell they were grieving over the loss of their comrades. So it's amazing to watch. Mother Nature is a funny, it's a wonderful thing.
I finally got some results, and we were talking about the Banks Lake fishing derby that went on while we were gone. Jeremy Pridgeon there was telling us about it, but it was an overwhelming success. The 13th annual Banks Lake Youth Fishing Derby held May 11th to 150 children.
Wow!
From ages 3 to 15 who competed for trophies while learning how to fish. Of course, their parents and grandparents tagged along, and by the 8 o'clock start time, the Flatlanders Lake and Lakeland was ringed and eager with young fishermen and their families. It was they had a fantastic time. But I'm going to announce some of the winners there and give some congratulations. And they had it divided up into age groups, ages 3 to 5, the largest fish and most weight. First place was a 15-ounce bass caught by Ava Lane Young.
Awesome.
Second place was Raylynn Hunt. She caught a catfish. And third place, Bug Hodges. So that's the 3 to 5 age group. In the 6 to 8 age group, the largest fish was caught by Gage Wilford. Second place went to Sakira Hodges, and third place went to Tyler Durovy. The most weight, first place went to Sakira Hodges, so she had a good day. She won second, the biggest fish, and first in the largest, most weight. Second place, Gage Wilford, and third place, Lindsey Jones. We got guys and girls duking it out there. Ages 9 to 12, the largest fish was a 2.5-pound catfish caught by Justin Ridley.
Nice.
Second place was Connor Ray. Third place was Taft Strickland. The most weight, first place was Justin Ridley. So he swept the largest fish and most weight. Second place was Connor Ray. Third place was Ricky Brown. In the 13 to 15 age group, first place went to Lauren Bruce. Second place, Mary Helen Strickland. Third place, Brent Monroe. And in the most weight, you had Trenton Whitaker taking first place, Mary Helen Strickland taking second, and Lauren Bruce taking third. So,
good times had by all, I guarantee you.
Man, I tell you, I bet you couldn't wipe the grin off of them kids' face for nothing in the world. I wish we could have been there to see it. But that's a great thing. They do it every year. Next year, they'll be having it again, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. And they'll call it, I guess, the 14th annual Banks Lake Youth.
Man, and we're going to participate in that one. Hopefully I don't have anything planned to be out of town that weekend. I would love to participate in that. And any other fishing events, kids events like this that you guys know of out there, give us a call, 229-253-0995. Let us know what they are. If it's where we can get there and participate in it, we would love to take part in it. There's nothing more I like to see than kids in the outdoors.
No doubt about that. And we also have Wintersville's known for state champions. I think you got the Valdosta Wildcats that have won 23 or 24 state championships. The Lowndes Vikings, they've come on here lately. I think they've won, 4, 5, 6 state championships. We got some of the Christian schools have won state championships, Valwood state championships, and VSU national championships, and it's Wintersville for a reason. Well, you can add a state championship junior archery team to our resume. On the weekend of May 3rd to the 4th, a group of 29 Lowndes County 4-H archers attended the annual Target Challenge weekend at Rock Eagle 4-H Center in Eatonton. In the Cloverleaf division, Katie Barker, Zachary Gay, Dawson Peak, and Emily Wilson placed 4th out of 50. So that's a great effort there. Individually, Dawson, our own Dawson Peak, we like to call him, placed 7th out of 182 shooters.
Nice. Way to go, Dawson.
Yes, sir. The junior team won, consisting of Brandon Barker, Dalton Faircloth, Sean Lucas, and Daniel O'Connor, placed 1st out of 34 teams from around the state. Individually, out of 133 junior shooters, Brandon Parker placed 4th, Sean Lucas finished 8th, and Dalton Faircloth achieved 10th. The senior compound team included Ian Bennett, Ben Bradford, Thadrick Heaney, Rebecca Lupinick, and Jenny Wilson. They finished 2nd out of 20 teams. Individually, out of 82 shooters, John Lupinick was awarded 4th, Braden Cope 5th, Ben Bradley achieved 6th, Sam Bennett placed 8th, and Preston Barker won 9th.
There ain't nothing wrong with those results right
That's
there.
right. So, state championship, congratulations, guys. Congratulations to the parents for keeping these kids involved in the outdoors. And I know John Peak out there at Southwind does a lot for the 4-H team, and thank you to all the other volunteers. So congratulations, guys, and you got to get your picture in the paper there, and for winning first place. So out of the state, you are the champions, man. It's something to be proud of. But we're going to run off the break. We'll be right back here in 3 minutes on The Good Outdoors.
With over 40,000 machines in the field, the pro's choice is Dixie Chopper. Be a pro. Buy a chopper. Built right here in America with one simple goal. Build a mower that cuts more grass and doesn't break when you use it. Be a pro. Buy a chopper. With Chopper's price, performance, and reliability guarantee, make the smart choice. Be a pro. Buy a chopper.
We're running out of time. We're drawing the line. This is our battle cry.
Huntin' is Good TV is an action-packed hunting show with a mission to secure our hunting heritage. Join Steve Nichols, Trey Weatherington, and Neil Armati each week as they hunt across the U.S. and Canada with pro athletes, actors, wounded warriors, kids, and regular old Joes who know hunting is good. Huntin' is Good TV airs on Pursuit Channel and is available on Dish Network Channel 240 and DirecTV Channel 604. For more info, visit huntin'isgoodtv.com and follow on Facebook at facebook.com/HIG TV show. You can also use your high-speed internet connection to watch online by logging on to filmon.com at the airtimes posted on our website. And remember, hunting is good.
This is our battle cry.
Justamere Farm is a full boarding, training, and lessons facility conveniently located on Valdale Road in Hayhire. Justamere Farm offers a facility like no other in the area with many amenities to meet all your equine needs, whether it's riding, training, or boarding. If riding is your passion, Justamere has you covered with an indoor arena, a large lighted outdoor arena with an alleyway, a large jump course arena, a round pen for training, trails, and access to dirt roads. Private and shared lessons are available, so give Justamere Farms a call today at 229-460-2331.
So, Dawson, is Dad still ill about you calling him out on his shooting ability?
I don't think so, but I have seen him on the range a lot more lately.
Dad always says practice makes perfect.
That's what he says, but I don't think it works for adults.
Why do you say that?
Well, from the look of his scorecard, it's making it worse.
Dawson, bring me some more shotgun shells.
Okay, Dad.
If you need some practice, come by Southwind Clays and Quail on the Quitman Highway just past the river headed towards Quitman. With a top-notch clubhouse, a 5-stand, sporting clays range, as well as a rifle and pistol range, Southwind has what you need to succeed. World-class quail hunting is also available with some of the finest bird dogs around.
Dad sure shoots a lot.
Yeah, if he keeps this up, Mom's gonna be mad.
Why is that?
Because he's spending all Mom's shopping money on shotgun shells.
It's the Good Outdoors on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun, talking about everything to do with the outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie.
Welcome back to the Good Outdoors. You know, I was kind of thumbing around here and seeing some different activities that's going on in Georgia, and one of the big activities this time of year, the biggest, I guess, out there is fishing. And, buddy, on Lake Lanier, it's really starting to tighten up. There's a lot of night fishing going on. There was a 45-pound striper caught.
That's
around,
a good one.
Yeah, around one of the boat dock lights, and they produce. But in this article here, a 45-pound, 4-ounce striper was caught from the north end of Lake Lanier the night of May 3rd. And the angler was using an interesting and very productive technique when the bass hit. This guy grew up on Lake Lanier and has been fishing hard for stripers since 2003. He says his fish is a little different. He goes with live bait, but I flip docks, pitch it underneath the lighted docks at night, and he's flipping blueback herring, native bluebacks from Lanier, not the store-bought ones. So he's fishing a little different. This guy knows what he's doing. He's been doing it since 2003. I mean, that's a long time. So he knows what he's doing.
10 years of fishing on the lake, you ought to gain some knowledge there. But he uses the local forage there that they're used to feeding on, and it's got to be effective there. I'm gonna tell you what, 40-something pounds. I caught a 23-pound striper before. I caught it in in Altamaha River, and his is twice as big as the one I caught, and I can't imagine that.
And that's not the only one he caught. They caught about 12 stripers that night. Usually, when I do the best pitching docks is October to the end of May. It's hit or miss, but one weekend we'll catch 10, 12, 14, or 18 stripers, and next we'll catch 10 spots. And they do good with largemouths around these docks, too. And it caught some 6- and 8-pounders. But, it's something that a lot of night fishing is about to take place on these bigger lakes dotted throughout Georgia. A lot of these guides, they love to go at night for bass fishing, and striper fishing and spotted bass fishing. It's something fun to go do, and his striper was the third largest ever recorded from Lanier, and the official GON lake record is 47 pounds 12 ounces, and that was caught in 2010. That's a big old striped bass.
It's a big one. You think about an accomplishment to be able to say in this lake, which Lake Lanier, some people have never seen it, but it's absolutely huge. It's a huge reservoir, And to be able to say that out of all the fish in that pond or lake or reservoir, and out of all the people that fish it at any given time, day in and day out, night in and night out, I caught the third largest striper ever pulled from that lake. What a heck of an accomplishment, man! That is, I can't imagine catching one that big twice.
Man,
when I caught mine, I was bass fishing, and I caught it on a crankbait in the Altamaha River, rattle trap, matter of fact. And when I hung it, and it made a roll out there, it looked like a bass, and I was convinced I had the world record bass until I finally got it up there close enough to see what it was, and then it was just dumb luck to land a fish like that in the river, but I thought I had done something. And I'd like to know. I've never looked this up, and I'm gonna try to look it up here. I'd like to know how big the biggest striped bass ever caught in the Altamaha River was.
Yeah,
because I may have caught the largest one. I don't know. Maybe they're twice as big there too. I don't know, but I never checked. Didn't even think nothing about it. We let the fish go. My father-in-law at the time said that they weren't good to eat. I don't know if that's true or not, but
I don't know either. Are they not good to eat?
I don't know. He just said that he just said they ain't good to eat, and that might have been his opinion. You know what I mean? But anyway, we chunked it back. We didn't keep it. I would think it'd be fine to eat.
I would too.
It looks a lot like a largemouth bass. So I don't know. I don't know. Good question.
I'd have to look that up. I don't know if they're good to eat or not.
If anybody eats striped bass, 229-253-0995, call us and let us know about it, or hit us up on Facebook and let us know. But that's something we'll check on. Digressing a little bit back to baseball, we promote good outdoor activities. We got a call coming in. Somebody's going to have an opinion on the striped bass. So. Good morning, caller. You on there? How are you?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. We can hear you good.
Okay. I just want to let you.
Oh, we lost you then.
We weren't hearing you, but you just went blank.
Man, you left us hanging there. So if you can hear us, try us back here when you get a little bit better signal. 229-253-0995 is the number to call. But we're here. Here he comes again. Maybe we'll get him this time. Good morning. Let's try that call again. How are you?
Good. I just want to let you guys know you're missing out on that striped bass. It's something good to eat now.
Well, I tell you what, if it wasn't for my ex-father-in-law, I'd have an opinion on it because he said it wasn't no good, and I was thinking about mounting the darn thing. But
we fish for them in Lake Martin. We use those red horse stripers. They catch them in the springtime in the creeks up there, and they're you get them about a foot long and troll them out there, or put them in that deep water. You could troll them in the river, depending on where the fish are. But they do really well on that live bait. And yeah, they caught a 52-pounder, I think, out of Lake Martin up in Alabama. And you soak them in some buttermilk too.
Whoa, now.
They're really good.
Come on, not the buttermilk.
Buttermilk, yeah.
Nasty.
We allergic to buttermilk up in here.
All right, man. Well, y'all have a good day.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't know. I was right along with the caller there, and I think, man, this guy knows what he's talking about. And then he messes up and says something about buttermilk, and it destroyed his credibility. I don't believe a word you say now. You can't be talking about buttermilk.
Well, see there, I didn't even have to go to start researching this because our loyal listeners out there, they know what's going on, don't they?
Yeah, I think the rest of this story is going to be something along these lines. Now, he makes me throw it back and says it's not good to eat. I find out it's really good to eat. Now, the next thing I'm going to find out is I threw a world record Altamaha River striped bass back in that I probably could have claimed as the river record there. Probably would have done me no good anyway, but oh well. That's the way it goes. Talking about the baseball, back to the baseball, the summer's coming up, and we were talking in the break that we'll try to do some research and give everybody some information on some summer camps, but now's the time of year that where baseball camps are going to happen. Mm-hmm. And Valdosta State University's baseball camp's coming June the 2nd. And from noon to 5 p.m. at Billy Grant Field, the class of 2013 graduates, rising juniors and seniors, and junior college sophomores are welcome to attend the pro-style workout that features pitcher versus hitter confrontation and a campus tour. So this is designed for the older children here, but the VSU baseball team will also host a 5-tool camp June 3 through 6 at Billy Grant Field. The camp is available for ages 7 to 12 as an all-around skills camp that focuses on the 5 tools of baseball: throwing, catching, base running, hitting for average, and power. Water slides, lunch, and T-shirt included. The instructional week will be held June 10th through the 11th and June 12th through 13th, as is available for ages 8 through 12. The camp is a 2-day camp that specializes in infield, outfield play, pitcher-catcher techniques, and advanced hitting. It will also feature the new Sandlot games. How about that? To register for VSU Baseball Camp, visit the website at www.vstatebaseballcamps.com or contact the Blazer Baseball office at vstatebaseballcamps@gmail.com. Another camp going on is the softball camps to be held in June. The Valdosta State softball team with head coach Thomas Macera and select players will host a camp June 10th through 12th and another June 23rd through 26th. Hopefully, this is right after the Blazer softball team wins the national championship again.
Yeah, that's right.
The June 10 through 12 camp is available for ages 13 to 18, while the June 23rd to 26 camp is available for children ages 8 through 12. Both camps run from 9 to 1 each day. The cost is $120 per individual and $110 per family. Each participant will receive a free drawstring bag, water bottle, camp T-shirt, and mid-morning snack. For more information, visit the website at valdosta.org/2013 2013 softball camps, or contact head coach Thomas Macera at 229-563-0599. We'll try to get some information on that available for you at a later date too, when it gets a little closer to the camp. But the baseball camps, I could go on and on and on.
Man,
but,
the camps that are happening, that's about to start happening now, is just crazy.
Thomasville University is going to be having a baseball camp over in Thomasville, Georgia. We'll get you some information on that as well. But it's that time of year, so when you're trying to fill up your summer and keep your kids, and this is crucial, people, this is the essence of what we talk about here on the Good Outdoors. Summer's coming up. During school, it's hard enough to keep your kids occupied. They go to school, but they come home and they want to be bored. You struggle to find stuff to do and keep them, into participation. But it's crucial in the summertime. They got all day long and half the night that they're going to be wanting something to do, and you have got to get them engaged and involved in some sort of activity, preferably in the Good Outdoors. You got these baseball camps. You're going to have summer camps where you learn how to swim, and Boy Scout camps and different things. And we're going to do a whole show here in the next couple of days. We'll do it before school's out to let you know what some of those things are that are available there for the kids. It'll also help you out. I know a lot of people that work, they use school to their advantage.
It's a babysitter.
It's a babysitter
can't say anything else.
with a lot of fringe benefits, but. These summer camps will be a good way to alleviate that pain as well, and you'll be doing a good thing for your kid.
Sir.
But we're going to run off to a break. You listen to the Good Outdoors. We'll be right back on 99.5.
Attention Outdoor Nation. Adel Outfitters, located at Exit 39 on I-75 in Adel, Georgia, has over 18,000 square feet of outdoor unbelievability just waiting on you. Specializing in a wide range of outdoor supplies for everyone, including hunting, fishing, shooting, kayaking, camping, Little League, clothing, knives, boots, you name it, Adel Outfitters has it. They also have that personal one-on-one attention that you just might not be getting from some of the big boxes, and Adel Outfitters has a whole lot less overhead, so you'll be surprised at the deals. So come see us now at Adel Outfitters, Exit 39, Adel, Georgia. Woo-wee! Sweet Tea's Smokehouse on South Hutchinson Avenue, Adel, is the bomb. You ain't had good old South Georgia barbecue if you ain't been to Sweet Tea's Smokehouse. Ribs, chicken, pork, beef, good grief, this is some fine eating. And it ain't called Sweet Tea's for nothing. Ice cold sweet tea and good old barbecue plate with all the trimmings is what living in the South is all about. Head up Highway 41 north towards Adel. Swing into Sweet Tea's Smokehouse for lunch or dinner. Great southern barbecue like it's supposed to be. And don't forget some of that fine Brunswick stew. Woo-wee! Hi, I'm Barry Broom with Allstate Insurance Company. I'm a big fan of the great outdoors. There are many recreational activities that allow us to enjoy God's creation. There's boating, camping, hunting, hiking, fishing. Think about all the gear, equipment, and vehicles that we have that make those times outdoors so memorable. When it comes to protecting and insuring your firearm, your boat, RV, camper, four-wheeler, even your golf cart, think of me, Barry Broom, your Allstate agent. Call me at 229-244-9856 or visit me online at barrybroom.com. Go make a memory. Enjoy your great outdoors.
The grill might be in storage, but that's what campfires are for. And the backyard party is on hiatus, but that's because everyone is tailgating. Only the seasons change, tastes don't. And when you've got Bud Light Lime, you don't need summer to have a good time. It's the superior drinkability of Bud Light with a splash of 100% natural lime flavor. Look for a Bud Light Lime and find your summer state of mind anytime. It's in the lime. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Lime flavored beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Brigman & Brigman Cabinets in Hayhira, Georgia specializes in custom-built cabinets. You can come in and sit down with our staff and start from scratch to develop the perfect cabinet layout. Or bring in your plans and start there. From design to installation, Brigman & Brigman can help you every step of the way. Estimates are always free, and your satisfaction is our goal. Whether it's a remodel, a spec house, or your custom-built dream home, give Brigman & Brigman Cabinets in Hayhira a call at 229-794-2108 to set up an appointment. Crystal River Seafood on St. Augustine Road in Valdosta is a fine seafood dining experience. Folks from miles around come in to enjoy the fine seafood and friendly atmosphere Crystal River has to offer. Their friendly staff makes your dining experience one to remember, as well as one to repeat. Fish like grouper, salmon, mahi, catfish are always great choices, along with shrimp, oysters, crab cakes, and crab legs. Hey, you're not in the mood for seafood? Order a juicy ribeye steak. Crystal River Seafood is open for lunch and dinner. Crystal River Seafood, 958 St. Augustine Road, Valdosta, Georgia.
WKAA Willacoochee, Valdosta. Thanks for making us number one.
99.5
Kicks Country. It's the Good Outdoors on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun, talking about everything to do with the outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie.
Welcome back this morning to the Good Outdoors. And yes, Demery did chime in and say it's almost his weekend.
Way to go, Demery. Just rub it right in our face.
Right
it's
in
not
our
enough
face.
for us to talk about it. You got to bring it up.
It's almost our weekend, too.
Hey, he did bring us some wild hog meat, though.
Yeah, he did. But he says, good morning, guys. One more day left, then hitting the Flatwoods for the next 4 days. So he is off Monday.
That'll be doggone.
Nice way to go, Demery. You know what? I got to get a piece of that hog meat and get it thawed out because I think I'm going to be cooking some this weekend.
I know where I'm going to be.
You know where I live?
Mm-hmm. Just follow the smell,
over.
right?
Come on over, brother.
Look for the smoke coming off the grill over that way.
Come on over, brother. We're going to cook up something and have some fun. Hey, we got a call coming in. Let's take it this morning. Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing?
I wanted to let y'all know how faithful your listeners are.
I know you are.
I called Ricky during the break. He was like, okay, you only got 3 minutes. Y'all came back on. He was like, okay, the boys are back on, and hung up.
That's funny.
Wanda, we appreciate that. Ricky, we appreciate you too, brother.
Heck yeah, man.
Hey,
I told him, I said, I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. He started laughing.
Hey, didn't you sent me sent us a message here and said that he caught the 2 biggest fish and you were going to get a picture. I ain't seen the picture yet of the biggest fish.
I know. He said, I told him, I said, send me the pictures so I can post them. And he said that his wife had already took them off. He posted them on, I guess, on his Facebook page. He said Daryl knows his Facebook page or whatever.
Yeah, I'm on there. So did he already take them down?
No, they're on. I don't know if they're on his page or if they're on the fishing trip page.
Right, I've got both of them, so I'm gonna be looking for them and see if I can find them. But I'd like.
But yeah, he caught the 2 biggest ones.
Nice. the river trip guide catches the biggest fish. Go figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't even sound right.
Yeah. So I don't know. Look him up. He said that she already posted them or something.
Okay.
So. They're on. I don't know if they're on the river trip page or if they're on his page.
I believe they're going to be on the river trip page from what I'm looking at right here, but I'll see if I can find them.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to tell y'all how faithful your listeners are.
We appreciate that.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for these pictures and see if I can find them. So, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. You know, hey, we got to get off. You got to get off the phone, Wanda. We got to get off the phone. They're back on the air. Yeah, I love it.
I tell you what, man, I know that I'm probably the only big Braves fan that's even in the listening audience, and that's a shame. But shame on y'all. Y'all probably drink buttermilk and sit around and eat Cheetos. But the Braves last night won in 10, 5-4, and that Evan Gattis, he's a rookie. Backs up Brian McCann at the catching spot, but he launched one last night to win the game for the Braves in the 10th. Man, what a good feeling that was. Bad when you got to get up at 3:30 or 3:15 the next morning, but man, it's well worth it. So Way to
Good
go,
deal.
Braves! They truck along, still ahead in the division by 3.5 games, something like that. And we hope they can keep it up. They kind of hit the skids a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
they did, didn't they? Where are they at now? Are they still leading the?
Oh yeah, they're leading the division by 3 or 3.5 there. But we got a call coming in. We'll go ahead and take it. Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors. How are you?
Hey, dude, I love the Braves. And I
Man.
love my buttermilk, too.
Hey, now come on, now you are a conflicted soul.
I got two forks sitting in the house in my refrigerator waiting on me.
We don't allow cussing. We do not
Lord.
allow cussing on the Good Outdoors, and liking buttermilk is like cussing.
Good
Oh,
grief.
Lord, man. Listen, now, these them striped fish, you're missing out on them, man.
Yeah, that's what I've started to realize
Well,
here.
I used to catch them up there in Tennessee River, Tennessee Valley, yeah. And they cook them jokers. I can find these kind of like a steak of perch, though. You want to cook them, and after you catch them right quick, like you don't want to freeze them. Because to me, they wasn't that good after you freeze them. But
Yeah.
on a fish I ever frozen and enjoy was a brim and a bass. But they're good. But hey, I love my Braves and I love my buttermilk. Watch out now. I'm still listening.
I'll tell you this much: if I could get the Braves to win the World Series, I'd choke down a quart of buttermilk.
Oh, God, I do that anyway.
Oh, y'all have got to help me remember that.
Somebody didn't bring y'all no good buttermilk.
There ain't no such thing.
Oh, yeah. That's what my grandson said.
That's some, you gotta have some hair on your chest to drink that.
I hear you, but I must be there because I love it. God knows I love it. All right, Cappy, take care.
All right, man. See you.
All right, bye.
Yeah, I don't. And that buttermilk, it's a phenomenon. When you make you cook a steak. A lot of people like to use Dale's seasoning, to marinate the steak in and grill it, and you can taste. You can taste what the Dale's does to the meat, but it puzzles me. A lot of people use that buttermilk, and I like buttermilk biscuits, but buttermilk biscuits don't taste like buttermilk, whereas the steak seasoned in Dale's tastes like Dale's. So you can have a correlation there. I'm trying to figure out what does that buttermilk do to that food.
It
As
must be
nasty
something
as
when
it
it
is,
cooks up, it's maybe not as bad.
Look, as nasty as buttermilk is, it has to attack the meat tenderizer or do something. As nasty as it is, it's like putting in an acid to me.
It's the ninja of all marinades, man. It gets in there and just beats up that meat or whatever, that biscuit, and gets it whipped into shape so it tastes good. That's got to be it. You're right.
It's got to do something.
Buttermilk
to destroy
pancakes, buttermilk biscuits, buttermilk whatever is good, but a glass of buttermilk is bad. And I know that for a fact. I demonstrated it right here in the Wiregrass Studios. So.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a funny morning. The guys from Maryland. I wish we'd have had the webcam in here at that time so we could have seen your face when you took that big old swig.
Oh, son, it was like I thought I was eating roadkill.
Hey, let's take this call right quick. Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors.
Yes, sir. I got to get you guys lined out on this buttermilk thing. But what it is it's basically the buttermilk that you buy in the convenience stores and the grocery stores.
Yeah.
All that is liquid yogurt, basically. It's without the fruit flavor in it. And that's why it has that flavor that you don't like. You're just not used to it. It's basically, it's cutting down odors when people use it to soak their meat in.
Yeah.
It takes the muskiness out of the acids, neutralize that muskiness on a fish or whatever it is that you're eating that might have a little bit of an off flavor from the water they're in.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It doesn't do a whole lot, in my opinion, for tenderizing. It physically it can if you really get down to it, but that's about all I can tell you.
Well, that's interesting there.
He mentioned acid in buttermilk, so yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
if people drink a glass of buttermilk, will it take the stink out of them?
It might.
Well, I got a few people I know needs a shot of buttermilk.
That or some Ajax maybe or something.
Yeah, or a good bath every now and then, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
there's different kinds, like the old time buttermilk. Basically, when they get done making the butter and pouring off what's left, that's what the old timers call buttermilk. But that's not what you buy in the store. So it's a little bit different. It's a fermented product or a post-fermented product. And go to one of these creameries sometime. They can tell you a lot more than I can. But
let me tell you, this caller right here knows what he's talking about because I actually pulled up the uses or why buttermilk's used, and he's spot on, dude.
I'm the one that called originally about it.
Oh,
you the one started this whole
I
mess.
the one that started this whole thing and called y'all about the cheapers and all that stuff, too.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't know if we need to send you a T-shirt or make you send us a check.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day.
Appreciate it. Bye. And he's exactly right. And I was kind of joking about the acid comment, but buttermilk is the leftover liquid that is left after butter has been churned. Exactly what he said. And is more acidic than regular milk.
Daryl, write that number down on the caller ID, and let's not take his call no more. We don't even need to be talking to that man. He's like way smarter than we are, and I don't know, man. I just buttermilk. But I guess it's kind of like like if you got a little odor in your refrigerator, you put a little baking powder in there that absorbs the odor. So
Yeah.
I guess buttermilk is the bacon. Oh, now Chuck Jernigan's gonna have to call in and say something here. Chuck, what do you got to say, brother?
It's curdled milk. Why would you want to drink curdled milk?
Amen to that.
I don't.
And I'm not eating yogurt no more neither, because all I can think about now, if I get my peach Dannon yogurt out of the refrigerator, if it wasn't for that peach saving the life of the yogurt, I'd be in trouble.
Hey, you talking about the ball game last night? They pissed old Freddie off, didn't they?
Man, you ain't kidding, son. That
was awesome. I couldn't believe it, man.
That little short joker got stoked up, didn't he?
They said, yeah, you go ahead and walk that guy and put me up there and see if I don't win this game.
Yeah, I tell you, Evan Gaddis has got some nickels in him somewhere, don't he?
That was awesome. But
man,
that curdled milk, man, that just got
the word curdled in front of anything, it can't be good, can it?
You might as well just, if you don't drink apple juice, let it curdle and drink it. I mean,
well, just let it rot and just drink it right down. That's right. I mean, I'm sitting here now. I can't even drink the rest. Daryl Samples over here gagging, and I mean, if the stuff in his beer don't make him gag, buttermilk's bad.
all right, I'll see y'all, man. Take care,
brother.
All right, Chuck, appreciate it.
Yeah,
just talking about it, I can feel it in the back of my throat. Ugh.
I can't, because I knew what it tasted like and wasn't going to try it. We should have had the dang video rolling that morning.
Oh.
Donnie Langford brought the cake, and he brought the it wasn't even a half gallon of buttermilk, was it? He brought that thing of buttermilk in.
It was enough.
I've tried to block it out of my mind. I don't remember what it was in. Or
the guys from our friends from Maryland, we were all at a studio full, and Steve turned it up. Now Steve didn't take just a sip, guys, not a swig.
No, he took it like a champ.
He turned it up, and when it hit his mouth, it was like, oh my God, what have I done? He went gagging.
I'm a pretty, I am a champ. I'm a region champ from 1985, and I ain't never backed down from a challenge. And I thought, I turned this milk up. It couldn't taste that bad. It's milk. It's got the word milk back there behind it. So I'm thinking, I like chocolate milk, strawberry milk. I like
leftover
sweet
milk.
cream milk. I like half and half milk in my coffee. I'm thinking, man, it can't be that bad, but it is that bad. It's not only that bad, it's worse than that bad. The phrase "that bad," they need to think of another phrase besides that bad, because it's worse than that bad. Buttermilk, evil. They need to put a warning label on that crap. That circle that's got the line through it?
Yep.
The Ghostbusters thing, they need that on every carton of buttermilk. Or just put for cooking only. I don't mind eating a buttermilk biscuit, especially with some blackberry jelly and some uncurdled butter,
Hey,
We'll take a break, and I'm gonna go brush my teeth. We'll be right back on the Good Outdoors.
Service. It's a very simple word, but you'd think it's French. At Deep South Sanitation, our service will never be questioned. We are there when we say we'll be there. If there's a couple extra bags by the can, we pick it up. Deep South Sanitation don't care if the lid won't close. All the more reason to dump it. If you're elderly or disabled, the Deep South Sanitation team will get your can, dump it, and put it back. If trash blew out, we don't leave it, we pick it up. Keep the money you pay for sanitation services local by supporting Deep South Sanitation, a locally owned business. Call Carrie Scarborough today at Deep South Sanitation, 229-559-0200. It's that time of year. People everywhere will be scrambling to find somebody to take care of filing their taxes. Fast Tax and Bookkeeping at 1407 West Hill Avenue, Suite Q has a quick turnaround time and the knowledge to prepare your taxes properly, making sure you are getting what's due. With $25 1040 EZ filings, electronic refunds in a flash, military and college student discounts, and fast and friendly service, drop by and see Lisa Griffiths and the gang at 1407 West Hill Avenue, Suite Q, or give them a call at 229-253-0181 to schedule an appointment.
SWAT Graphics, located at 300 South Tomb Street, is the area's #1 graphic design service company. Specializing in graphic banners, stickers, signs, and design, SWAT Graphics can help from concept to completion. If you have a design idea for a company logo, SWAT Graphics can bring it to reality. Maybe you have a logo and just need it placed on a sign, sticker, or banner. Whatever the case, stop by SWAT Graphics at 300 South Tomb Street, Valdosta, or give them a call at 241-9185. SWAT Graphics, proud sponsor of the Good Outdoors.
Hey, this is Judd with T3 Outdoors. Did you know that T3 Outdoors buys, sells, trades, and consigns used guns? We need your used guns. T3 Outdoors has a huge selection of turkey gear, from mouth calls, box calls, decoys, and ammo. T3 also has $8.99 sweet fee. We also have new spring Under Armour, Guy Harvey, and AFCO shorts. T3 also carries knives, Yeti coolers, boots, Costa sunglasses, and more. T3 Outdoors is locally owned and operated on Perimeter Road next to Zacadoo's.
There's only one place in Valdosta if you want the freshest seafood in town. It's Bubba Jack's Crab Shack at 1700 West Hill Avenue. They got wild Georgia shrimp cooked about any way you could want it. Fried, peel and eat, grilled, or buffalo style. They got a Wednesday night oyster special at $7.99 a dozen, and that ain't no mistake. $7.99 a dozen, Wednesday night only. Bring the kids with you, and if they don't eat seafood, get them some chicken tender baskets or hamburger hot dog. And do not forget to try the fresh cut, hand-dipped onion rings at Bubba Jack's Crab Shack, 1700 West Hill Avenue, Valdosta.
Justamere Farm is a full boarding, training, and lesson facility conveniently located on Valdale Road in Hayhire. Justamere Farm offers a facility like no other in the area with many amenities to meet all your equine needs, whether it's riding, training, or boarding. If riding is your passion, Justamere has you covered with an indoor arena, a large lighted outdoor arena with an alleyway, a large jump course arena, a round pen for training, trails, and access to dirt roads. Private and shared lessons are available, so give Justamere Farms a call today at 229-460-2331.
You're listening to The Good Outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun.
Welcome back to the Buttermilk edition of the Good Outdoors radio show. Woo, buttermilk again, really.
No, not really. No. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm actually guilty. I'm actually guilty of using buttermilk whenever I cook turkey and I cut it up in strips. I actually soak it in buttermilk for a while before
Why would you do
that? And I know exactly what it does now. It's a dang acid, just like I said.
What if you tripped and fell? What if you were carrying the buttermilk back to the refrigerator and you tripped and fell and landed on the carton of buttermilk and a drop of it got in your mouth?
I would puke.
Why would you take the chance? That's my son. I mean, surely there's something else you can use. Come on.
It's better to soak it in it and let it break it down and tenderize it than it is to use sulfuric acid.
Well, that's true.
What I mean?
Or battery acid. Battery acid would be better
than
buttermilk.
That's what sulfuric acid is, battery acid.
Well, so there you go. Now you're showing off.
Well, that's what we have at work. Now, battery acid is 7% sulfuric acid. What we have at work is 93%, so it's a little bit stronger.
This is all I know. I've made it on this planet for 46 years, and I've never, ever once cooked with buttermilk. Ever.
But you've ate a lot of things that's been cooked with buttermilk.
Yeah, the dang Pillsbury Doughboys buttermilk biscuits. He's already got it in there. He's already taken care of it. There's no way it can splash into my mouth. I believe if it got in your eye, you'd be blind.
I think so. I would not doubt it at all. Man, I don't know. I just can't deal with the buttermilk thing either. I don't want to taste it.
I can taste it in my mouth right now. I can. That's how bad. If you know how you think of a food, bacon. Everybody, you can think about bacon.
Let's talk about bacon for a while.
Bacon is better than buttermilk.
Bacon is good.
Bacon's good. You can use
I want
bacon
to be part
grease.
of the Bacon of the Month Club is what I want to be.
Well, the thing about it is you can cook and season things with bacon. You know what I mean? You don't have to use buttermilk.
Even dogs like bacon.
Dogs like bacon. Everybody likes bacon. If you don't like bacon, there's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's anybody out there that don't like bacon, 229-253-0995. Don't call that number.
Yeah, because bacon in the food world is like duct tape and then fixing things.
You got to have duct tape. That's another good point there. You
bacon
are full of it
the
today.
duct tape.
Bacon and duct tape. We got another call coming in.
Good
morning, caller. You're on there on the Good Outdoors. How are you doing?
Good morning, guys. It's Chad.
Chad,
about time you called in.
I know that you don't like buttermilk.
I would do. I was gagging when I was thinking about Daryl gagging.
It'll make you run right off the road, won't it?
I tell you, yeah. But my grandfather, we always used it. That's when we'd fry fish. We would baste it in buttermilk and then put the
put the flour and stuff on it or the seasoning and then fry it right up. But yeah, he would drink a glass every day before he go to bed.
Oh boy, your grandpa is one sick man.
Yeah, that's what I said too for that.
Yeah, well, I don't know
But
about
hey,
that.
talking about baseball, baseball is a great activity for the kids,
And you have been full of it here lately, ain't you?
Oh yeah, that's about all I've done lately is baseball. Between my two boys, we had 3 teams, and just busy keeping them outdoors, and it's a great activity. But we started me and a couple other guys, the high school coach out here in Lakeland.
Yeah.
They started a 10 under live pitch kids team. It's the first one ever from Lanier County. So
Awesome.
we're knee deep in that thing right now. So
Who are you playing the games against out of Lanier County there?
we usually go to Jessup
Yeah.
and enter tournaments over there. It's closed bases to kind of give the kids their first year in live pitch. They don't have to control the runner.
Right.
So, but we usually go to Jessup and play some teams from over that way and some teams from Moultrie, and
Yeah.
we just kind of travel around and find good places to play because obviously in the major leagues that they don't pitch with a machine. So by hitting off the pitching machine all their young lives, they learn nothing. So
yeah,
we stepped away from the norm and started up a team, and the kids really enjoy it. So.
Yeah, that's a good, man. I remember coaching my stepson John years ago in Moultrie, and he was 10, 12 years old playing Little League. Man, that was some of the funnest moments of my life was taking that team and teaching those little boys how to what little bit I knew about it, making them better and teaching them that team concept and getting out there. And there was always that one kid on the team that just could not stand to lose. And he would pitch a fit when we lost, and which fortunately for us in 3 years we didn't lose much. But man, when we did, that joker couldn't stand it.
This was our first year, and unfortunately we got our tails whipped quite a bit. But that kind
that'll humble you.
Builds that inner strength of them kids. Pump them up and tell them that they can do it.
Yeah, it will. They're good life lessons learned on that field. Teamwork being one of them, and hard work and dedication being another. So you get you get into anything in life what you put into it. So that's a good lesson that the outdoor activity of baseball teaches our kids.
Sure enough.
Well, Chad, appreciate you calling in, man. Be careful going to work.
Hey, no problem. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, tomorrow's my Friday, and I got a 4-day weekend. So
who
you can hang
cares?
up on me now.
Who cares?
Who cares? Really?
Y'all take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see you later.
Go fishing.
All right, bye. Yeah, I don't care. Whoever calls in and says they're off, you're probably going to get cut off because I'm sick of hearing it.
Chad, go to the pond. That's all I can tell you.
We got another call coming in. Good morning, caller. You are on the Good Outdoors. How are you?
Please turn your radio down.
Oh, we doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. Talking about the buttermilk and the cooking, my wife fried some pork chops the other night. She dipped that pork chop in the buttermilk and then into the flour, and I tell you what, there ain't nothing like it.
Well, I mean, like I said, I can eat the cooked stuff. I think your wife's twisted for even having it in the refrigerator, but that's y'all's business there. But all I'm hearing right now is how good the pork chops was and how I didn't get to eat any of them.
I hear you.
That ain't right.
She drinks the heck out of buttermilk too.
God, like you need to get away from that woman.
Something wrong with her. Do you drink it? Do you drink it?
Oh no.
I guarantee you, your wife's got hair on her chest, don't she?
Have you tried it? Have you tried the buttermilk?
Oh no, I ain't going to.
It's smart move.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I heard y'all do it the last time.
Oh, you don't want none of that. You don't. You'd be better off spraying Lysol down your throat.
Oh man,
it's nasty.
All right, fellas. Enjoy your show.
Appreciate the call, buddy.
All right, man.
All right. Yeah, I tell you
he's
that.
smart though. He ain't never tried it.
Hey, I found a way you maybe can.
He's
drink it.
he's having marital problems and he don't even know it.
And maybe it takes salt and pepper to it.
Salt and pepper into the buttermilk before you drink it. Is that what you? No, I ain't doing that.
This is what I'm looking. I'm looking up on the internet.
I don't care what the internet says. There ain't no way you put salt and pepper on buttermilk, making it where you can drink it.
So it's got to be true.
There's no way.
It's got to be true. It's on the internet.
Hey, some people say it adds sugar and lemon juice.
Your stomach will rise up if you drink the buttermilk.
I'm with you on that one.
Let's see what this call's got.
Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors.
Oh, y'all killing us milkmen, ain't you?
Do you deliver buttermilk?
Well, I am a official dairy product relocation engineer, and I deliver buttermilk.
Oh,
enemy,
my Lord.
the enemy
Jesus.
is on the line.
You need to stop that truck and dump that out and tell your superiors that somebody stole the buttermilk. You need to get it off your truck. You're the main reason we having this conversation.
No. My daddy used to like to pour buttermilk in a bowl and put some cornbread in it. So you talking about good?
Oh,
It'll
my.
make your tongue beat the top out of your
No,
mouth.
it won't. It'll make your tongue run out
wait a
your
minute.
mouth down the highways.
What do you drink buttermilk?
Yes, sir.
Twisted.
Yes, sir.
Twisted. See, he delivers it and drinks it.
This
He
is
the
a
enemy.
biased call. You can't ask a milkman if he drinks buttermilk. What the hell? You can't drink. You got to drink buttermilk.
This stuff is good for you. I mean, you get some heartburn to drink it and see if it won't go away.
It's acidic. It's acidic. How can it be good for you? It's the leftover milk.
It's curdled.
No.
It's rotten. Hey.
Yeah, but you think about that big old buttermilk biscuit.
Yeah, I like the buttermilk biscuit because it cooks the nasty off the buttermilk when you cook it. It's like germs. When you fry something, it kills the germs. And you killing the buttermilk when you fry it. I don't understand this.
Yeah, man, that stuff's good.
No.
We got 3 different kinds. We got non-fat.
I don't care. I don't care.
And whole buttermilk.
I don't care.
We got people that'll chase us down to get some of that buttermilk.
Well, they're crazy too. They like the zombies on the TV show.
That's
They
exactly
need to
what
be
I was
shot.
Yeah, you ain't heard of there's a buttermilk pie out.
No, I don't care.
I'll get you one and get it out to you.
No.
Bring it on, man. We'll try it. I'll try it. I won't drink
We'll
none of
get
it.
you a buttermilk pie and you'll go home and ask your wife, why can't you cook like that?
Oh, I asked my wife that anyway.
Man, you cruising there.
I hope she ain't listening.
Yeah, I heard that.
You done got me
I'm taping this. I'll send it to your house.
No. Come on now. We got to work something out here.
All jokes aside, buttermilk pie. They actually have a buttermilk pie.
Yes, sir. They got
I don't care.
Pie.
I'd like to try that buttermilk pie. I really would. I like the buttermilk biscuits. It's not like I'm drinking the buttermilk, so I'd have to try it.
I ain't never trying no buttermilk pie.
Man, you can put buttermilk like gravy. You can put it on anything and make it good.
I don't know about all that.
I
don't know about all that.
Bacon is the only thing that does that.
Bacon. Let's talk about bacon.
Hey, brother, we appreciate you calling in, but I wish you'd get a better job.
Well, hey, look here. I've been doing this for 34 years. There ain't nothing like some Mayfield buttermilk.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Nasty.
Mayfield in that yellow jug, ain't it?
That's it.
That's right.
It.
I know, but I ain't drinking it.
I'll get you some. Ain't no problem.
No, you ain't got to do
that.
No, man, I appreciate it, but you ain't got to do that.
Look what a dairy product relocation engineer do for you.
That's right. I like your title, man. You know, I'm gonna get me some business cards and make me a fancy title like that when I grow up.
I got a T-shirt that says that, and it says on the back, "Just another milkman."
That's a good shirt there. I like that.
There you go.
Appreciate you calling. Be careful out there this morning.
All right, you too, buddy.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say make sure you get that buttermilk delivered safely to the stores, but I'd be lying through my teeth. That man, right now, why in the world? I just spent 5 minutes of my life talking to a dairy a relocation engineer about buttermilk. I will never get that 5 minutes back. So I'm going to take a break and try to refocus, and we're going to come back and talk about something else. And the Good Outdoors will be right back in 3 minutes.
Wow, look at Bob trimming the grass. He's so fast.
I know, and that mower is so big.
And it's got a huge deck.
And it cuts the long grass with deep roots so easily.
Yeah, Bob's a bad boy.
When you want to cut grass like a champion, get yourself a Bad Boy mower from Nashville Tractor. Nashville Tractor carries an exclusive line of Bad Boy zero-turn mowers. See them now at Nashville Tractor in Valdosta and in Nashville.
Whitman, Georgia, and antiques go hand in hand. Tammy's Antiques and Consignment, located at 211 East Screven Street in Quitman, is a traditional Southern antique shop with a little twist, offering a consignment program that fits like a glove in the spacious downtown shop. But the real twist is Zumba. That's right, Tammy also offers Zumba fitness classes as well as tanning. Come by and check out the literally thousands of items upstairs and down. And if you have an item that you want Tammy to sell, bring it in. That's Tammy's Antiques and Consignment, 211 East Screven Street, Quitman, or give Tammy a call at 229-506-9146.
Attention Outdoor Nation. Adel Outfitters, located at exit 39 on I-75 in Adel, Georgia, has over 18,000 square feet of outdoor unbelievability just waiting on you. Specializing in a wide range of outdoor supplies for everyone, including hunting, shooting, kayaking, camping, Little League, clothing, knives, boots, you name it, Adel Outfitters has it. They also have that personal one-on-one attention that you just might not be getting from some of the big boxes, and Adel Outfitters has a whole lot less overhead, so you'll be surprised at the deals. So come see us now at Adel Outfitters, exit 39, Adel, Georgia. Woo-wee! Sweet Tea's Smokehouse on South Hutchinson Avenue, Adel, is the bomb. You ain't had good old South Georgia barbecue if you ain't been to Sweet Tea's Smokehouse. Ribs, chicken, pork, beef, good grief, this is some fine eating. And it ain't called Sweet Tea's for nothing. Ice cold sweet tea and good old barbecue plate with all the trimmings is what living in the South is all about. Head up Highway 41 north towards Adel. Swing into Sweet Tea's Smokehouse for lunch or dinner. Great southern barbecue like it's supposed to be. And don't forget some of that fine Brunswick stew. Woo-wee! Jones Welding and Industrial Supply has been serving South Georgia and North Florida for over 3 decades. With 9 locations in the South, Jones Welding and Industrial Supply is a full-line distributor for all welding and industrial supplies. The Jones mission is to provide quality products at a competitive price in order to supply the best service available. Jones Welding and Industrial Supply has built a reputation for good, honest, old-fashioned service. For a location near you, visit www.joneswelding.com. Jones Welding and Industrial Supply is a proud supporter of the good outdoors. Service. It's a very simple word, but you'd think it's French. At Deep South Sanitation, our service will never be questioned. We are there when we say we'll be there. If there's a couple extra bags by the can, we pick it up. Deep South Sanitation don't care if the lid won't close. All the more reason to dump it. If you're elderly or disabled, the Deep South Sanitation team will get your can, dump it, and put it back. If trash blew out, we don't leave it, we pick it up. Keep the money you pay for sanitation services local by supporting Deep South Sanitation, a locally owned business. Call Carrie Scarborough today at Deep South Sanitation, 229-559-0200.
You're listening to The Good Outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun.
Welcome back to The Good Outdoors, the buttermilk edition of The Good Outdoors.
No, I don't know why you even call it that.
Bacon!
No, we found out one thing that's good for buttermilk, good for cooking.
Well, I ain't going to disagree with that. I like buttermilk
Let's
biscuit.
see what this caller's got to say right here. Good morning, caller. You on The Good Outdoors?
Hey, guys. This is Dustin out of Fitzgerald.
Hey, buddy.
I was calling. I noticed this year I went turkey hunting a few times and didn't see anything, which is crazy because last couple of years they've been out there pretty heavily. And I also noticed that I have a big coyote problem. Will coyotes take out your turkeys like that?
Oh yeah. Coyotes will, yes, definitely would help take out your any type of animal population. But coyotes are rough on them.
Yeah, when the birds are nesting, the coyotes will sniff them out and eat them, and that's what's decimating your turkey population. Would be my bet. When you say you got a coyote problem, or is it because, or are you basing that on sightings and seeing a lot of coyotes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them out there. I can just ride through there and probably see one.
Oh, if you're doing that, you got a serious problem.
Yes,
because,
you can.
I mean, they're very elusive, and you don't normally just ride around and see them, randomly. Yeah. So if you're sitting there saying that you can take an average day and ride through your place there and likely see a coyote, you got a problem. You got a problem. Yeah. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, and we've been hunting there my whole life, and deer hunting and turkey hunting, and I ain't never seen them like that.
Yeah. The only other thing I could say is if you're having bad luck that's going down, you could have possibly stepped in some spilled buttermilk and walked out there.
Yeah, that would make some sense.
Yeah, that'll ruin you.
Even a turkey can smell some buttermilk.
Anything with common sense hates buttermilk.
You got that right. But yeah, I would be looking for somebody, and you can look in the GON magazine, maybe get online, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that would voluntarily come in there to your place and trap them out and make a dent in them that way. But I'd start that immediately.
It's also fun to hunt them too. If you've never done it before, if you've got the right setup and get you some predator calls, it's actually really fun to hunt them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what my buddy told me. I need to get a predator call.
But if you really want to eradicate them, the best way to do it is trapping. Get somebody to get in there and trap them because they know what they're doing. They can get them. They set several traps to where you got one gun in the woods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they will hurt your population. But don't base it only off of this year because, trust me, this is a bad year for me for turkey hunting.
It's been rough. Now, what about your deer population? You see plenty of deer still?
Oh, it's actually was a little less this year than what it has been.
Yeah.
We've seen them during deer season like crazy.
Huh. Yeah,
you
need
shoot
to shoot
everyone
them on
you
sight.
see.
Yeah.
I shot 3 of them this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee I'll ruin any deer hunt if you say ruin it, if you want to say ruin it. Any deer hunt with a coyote walking out, I'll shoot the coyote before I shoot the deer.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, that's what my dad told me.
Well, we appreciate you calling in, man.
All right. Well, y'all have a good one, fellas.
See you, man.
Good luck. Yeah,
Fitzgerald, Georgia.
Fitzgerald, Georgia. Yeah, there's no doubt that turkeys get wore out by coyotes, and if he's seeing one like that, if he can just ride randomly through his wood and have a good chance of seeing a coyote run across the road, I'd say he's got a problem.
Yes,
Because
sir.
probably for every one he sees, there's probably 5 or 6 that he don't.
Year before last, you remember I was sitting up there in a deer stand just before, or right at the beginning of turkey season, sitting in a deer stand with my bow, just watching and listening to turkeys. I think it was opening the next day, and had 2 coyotes coming down the two-path. A hen was already nesting right in that area, and she had crossed, and they kept coming down that two-path and circling back, and getting a little further down that two-path. They was trying to catch her scent.
Yeah.
I know what they were doing. One of them didn't make it. He didn't quite make it. The other one did, but one of them did not make it with that. He met that arrow.
Well, I saw the most coyotes I seen at one time was 8. I got it on film when we were over at Gopher, remember?
Mm-hmm.
There was several black ones in that pack, but 8 coyotes in a bunch, man. That's something
they're hunting.
Yeah, that's something that not a lot of people have seen. You see 1 or 2 together, but in the daytime to see 8 together like that was late in the evening. Well, it really wasn't that late, but it was in the evening.
They're hunting.
I guess they were packing up and getting ready to hoot and holler and party all night.
That's what they do. They'll pack up. That's why I studied a lot on them years ago. When you hear a bunch of coyotes in a pack howling, you need to hit the road or hit somewhere right then to start coyote hunting, because what they're doing is they're breaking up.
Yeah.
Most of the time they're breaking up and they're all going their separate ways and going hunting, and there'll be 1 or 2 together, hang around every now and then, but that is a signal that they're fixing to go hunting. We seen it in Alabama. We got through deer hunting one evening and was on the 4-wheelers, and they couldn't have been no more than 15 yards off the road from us. A pack of them started howling. We slammed on brakes right there on the 4-wheelers. I guess you could say it's kind of dangerous. I ain't scared of a coyote. And we tried to get to them, but they were howling right there beside the road on us, and they split up and hauled butt. We didn't get on them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an eerie sound when you're in the woods and you hear a pack of coyotes. It sounds like 100 of them, and it's usually 3 or 4.
Hey, we're going to do the weather right quick. It's 68 degrees outside right now. Man, it's warming up. Good gracious, it's getting hot out there. 93 for a high today with 20% chance of rain. 69 for a low tonight, and 94 for a high tomorrow with 30% chance of rain. The weekend's looking pretty good. High 80s, low 90s. Actually 58 degrees is what they're calling for Saturday night, but very little chance of rain this weekend. So it's a good weekend to be in the good outdoors.
No doubt about it. Better get it out there now while you can, because pretty soon it'll be hard to get out in the good outdoors during the middle of the day. It'll be too hot. We got a call coming in. Good morning, caller. You were on the Good Outdoors. How are you?
Hey, I just wanted to tell the Mayfield guys, thanks for calling in. All these years, I thought I was just a trash lady. Come to find out, I'm a trash relocated engineer.
Hey, that's right. Yeah. The question is, you drink buttermilk?
Yeah, actually, I do with the cornbread.
Have you lost your mind?
And he's right, the buttermilk pie is so good. You eat one slice, you'll want more. It's like Pringles. I'm telling you.
I'm starting to see a pattern. You relocation engineers are all crazy.
All right, I just wanted to tell him thanks for calling in.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
Good
Awesome.
Lord.
These people are crazy.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, that's all
I do like the title, though, now. I will say that. I got to figure out me a crafty title. I'm going to give myself a title. We got a call.
Let's take this call. Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors.
What's going on, fella?
I've got a question, Blake. Do you drink buttermilk?
No.
Do I drink buttermilk?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
good
thank you.
answer.
All right,
Good
now,
answer.
Hey, what you want to talk about this morning? We won't even cut you off today.
Yeah. Now, Blake is a yellow piece of paper relocation engineer.
I am going to be relocating.
Where are you going?
Back Middle Georgia.
How's that happening? Where at Middle Georgia? Right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
So you going to be around Macon area?
Yes, sir.
So I guess, are you moving your family up there?
I am.
Did you get promoted?
No, I didn't get promoted. I'm just
We're going back to be with family.
Okay, well, at least you didn't get demoted. That's the good part of that story.
What town up there exactly, Blake?
It's going to be Warner Robins temporarily.
Hey, that's a good area up there, man. I spent some time up there recently. We were talking to a radio station up there, and if you get out around the country up there, man, it's beautiful. You're at the rolling hills and a little bit of clay. It's a little bit different than South Georgia, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't much different. I mean, it ain't but 2 hours up, but.
Well, it's the problem with that is it's just out of the listening area. I think Perry, you can hear it in Perry there, and but I think when I was up in Warner Robins, it started fading just a little bit. But definitely the only station in Valdosta that you could even come close to picking up.
Yeah, it's gonna suck pretty bad not being able to listen to y'all.
Well, you can get on the internet, when you get off of work and catch the show, that you missed the day before. So make sure you.
When's this move taking place?
Probably about the middle of June.
Wow.
Man, good gracious. That makes me sad, Blake. It makes me sad.
But I can't say I still have your number.
That's
there
right.
You go.
And y'all will still hear. Good morning, fella.
That's right.
I love it.
You still call in. That's exactly right. We'll be here. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and we don't get attacked by buttermilk. We'll be right here.
Now, what's up with the buttermilk? I'm just tuning in.
Some ding dong called in. Some milk relocation engineer called in and said that he said you got to have buttermilk, and it was all pro buttermilk. Obviously, the man's insane, and we just went from there.
Wow. Now, I would say buttermilk pie is pretty good.
Oh, here you go now.
Y'all ain't never had a buttermilk pie.
I don't intend to neither.
Well, how about this? Y'all need to come to the house before I leave, and I'll have my wife make a buttermilk pie.
Well, I'll try it. I'll try a buttermilk pie. I'll try anything cooked in buttermilk. But I'll tell you one thing I won't do ever again. If the word buttermilk is attached to it, I will take a small sample of it, because the day that we had it in, when Donnie brought the quart of buttermilk in, I thought, well, it can't be that bad. I turned the carton up and chugged it, and I'm telling you, I almost turned inside out.
He was sick all day.
Yeah, it was nasty. But yeah, we need to have a going away party for Blake.
We do.
And the best way to have a going away party with Blake would be able to all pile up at his house and eat his food and drink his drinks and send him on out the right way. That sound like a plan?
I'm all for it.
That sounds like a plan for me.
Okay. Well, we'll work that out with you, Blake. But appreciate you calling, man. And I wish you wasn't going, but like you said, at least you can call in and check in with us.
That's right.
All right. When y'all come, we all get cups filled up with buttermilk.
No, we ain't doing that.
No, sir. No.
I'll drink water.
Ain't happening. Not unless I can pour it out. It'll kill the grass, though, so I'd have to pour it out somewhere else.
Right.
Wow.
Appreciate it, Blake. You have a good day, buddy.
Take care.
All right.
See you, man.
Yeah, that's just bummed me out there.
It's almost depressing.
I know it is, man.
Really?
Blake's been a faithful listener and calling in all the time. We losing him. We got another call coming in. Maybe they'll cheer us up a little bit. How you doing, caller? You on the Good Outdoors?
Man, I'm doing good, and y'all doing good. I know I've been enjoying the show this morning, but I want to let y'all know I'm a wood hauling relocating specialist, engineer, whatever you want to call it. I'm just a log hauler.
There you go.
But
there you go.
I don't like buttermilk. I don't even like nobody that does like buttermilk.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Man, I can't believe that.
I'm glad you called.
That. I said, man, them folks don't know.
They crazy, ain't they?
Man, I agree with you now. I agree with you 100%. I'm on your field now. We play it.
Yeah. What about the milkman calling up and actively endorsing buttermilk on our radio show?
Really?
Well, now, what do you expect out of a milkman? I mean, he always comes to your house when you ain't there and all that.
Oh, you got it.
That's right.
Yeah. That's why there's 7 gallons of milk in my house.
Yeah.
That sneaky joker there.
You just got to get worried with. You got to get worried when kids start looking like him.
That's exactly right. Man, we're gonna lump the milkman right up there with the postman. But at least the postman does bring a check every now and then amongst the bills. I can't think of much good about the milkman.
I don't know about it, especially one hauling buttermilk. Now, if I was going to haul milk, it couldn't be buttermilk.
No, man.
He's the enemy.
I want whole milk, and I can deal with 2% if I got to, but I sure don't want no buttermilk.
Hey, I want to touch on something back up to the first of the show.
Yeah.
Y'all was talking about that family that could live on $24,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're roughing it, ain't they?
Man, I've thought about it for an hour and a half. I don't see how. I mean,
I don't either.
Apparently, they're not paying no taxes. They don't have no automobile.
Because, I mean, the price of, and it must have been back 7-8 years ago when they took that survey, because the price of food now,
Yeah, that's what
food would be almost half of it.
That's what gets me. And, I think I should have read the thing more in depth, but I bet you that they probably took that survey from somebody in an inner city like Atlanta, Chicago, New York, where they ride the subway or mass transit or something like that.
Oh, yeah, there's no way they could own an automobile.
No, but you got insurance, gas, maintenance.
Not just that, but you also need to know the age of the children, because that makes a big difference in your grocery bill.
Oh, yeah.
You can take 3-year-olds and feed them a lot easier than you can 13-year-olds.
Oh, I agree. I agree with you there, but, you're talking about now, really, it's skimming. I thought about the same thing. I was going to call y'all up a while ago, but I was busy trying to haul these logs. But
relocate them. You were relocated.
I did relocate a couple loads this morning. But anyway, I got thinking. I said, there ain't no Eagle Auto repair around here if they got an old car. There ain't no Eagle Auto repair on a corner over there,
That's right.
That's right.
Get that good service and cheap prices. But
yeah,
hey, I don't know. I've pondered on that since y'all said that, and I know they are probably people out there that having to get by on it, but now they really are in bad shape.
Yeah, that was my point. Unfortunately, I know that there's a lot of people that are forced to get by on probably half of that. But to sit there and say that that's all you need, that's what the article was insinuating. I just disagree.
I tell you one more thing, and I'm gonna get off there. I hope and pray that them people on that $24,000 don't have to drink buttermilk.
Man, I'll tell you, I'd die. I'd drink water.
Yeah, they are. Don't worry, they are. They can't afford to drink nothing else.
I'd drink water out of the ditch or the radiator before I drink buttermilk.
I'm about to go along with you right there now.
Amen.
Appreciate you calling.
Morning, guys.
All right, man. Be careful.
Bye.
Hey, we got to run off to a break right here on the Good Outdoors. We'll be right back.
So, Dawson, is Dad still ill about you calling him out on his shooting ability?
I don't think so, but I have seen him on the range a lot more lately.
Dad always says practice makes perfect.
That's what he says, but I don't think it works for adults.
Why do you say that?
Well, from the look of the scorecard, it's making it worse.
Dawson, bring me some more shotgun shells.
Okay, Dad.
If you need some practice, come by Southwind Clays and Quail on the Quitman Highway just past the river headed towards Quitman. With a top-notch clubhouse, a 5-stand, sporting clays range, as well as a rifle and pistol range, Southwind has what you need to succeed. World-class quail hunting is also available with some of the finest bird dogs around.
Dad sure shoots a lot.
Yeah, if he keeps this up, Mom's gonna be mad.
Why is that?
Because he's spending all Mom's shopping money on shotgun shells.
Hi, I'm Barry Broom with Allstate Insurance Company. I'm a big fan of the great outdoors. There are many recreational activities that allow us to enjoy God's creation. There's boating, camping, hunting, hiking, fishing. Think about all the gear, equipment, and vehicles that we have that make those times outdoors so memorable. When it comes to protecting and insuring your firearm, your boat, RV, camper, four-wheeler, even your golf cart, think of me, Barry Broom, your Allstate agent. Call me at 229-244-9856 or visit me online at barrybroom.com. Go make a memory. Enjoy your great outdoors.
With over 40,000 machines in the field, the pro's choice is Dixie Chopper. Be a pro, buy a chopper. Built right here in America with one simple goal. Build a mower that cuts more grass and doesn't break when you use it. Be a pro, buy a chopper. With Chopper's price, performance, and reliability guarantee, make the smart choice. Be a pro, buy a chopper.
Val Optics on Patterson Street in Valdosta, Georgia has been providing 1-hour service for 25 years. From eyeglass repair to eye exams conducted by one of 2 on-site optometrists, Val Optics is there for all of your eyesight concerns. There is no need for an appointment and most insurances are accepted. Val Optics also accepts outside prescriptions. So if you need eyeglass repair or an eye exam, stop by Val Optics at 601 North Patterson Street, Valdosta, Georgia. 25 years in business says it all.
So you need a car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Midway Auto Emporium at 4189 Bemis Road, Valdosta, Georgia. Cameron and Melissa Tucker has been serving the Valdosta area for over 7 years now. They are a family-owned and operated local business with hometown values and still believe in handshake deals. With a great selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, with a Carfax report on every one of them, along with bank financing at all credit levels and interest rates as low as 1.85% with approved credit. 4189 Bemis Road, or visit their website at midwayautoemporium.com.
It's the Good Outdoors on 99.5 Kicks Country. Now, let's get back to the fun, talking about everything to do with the outdoors with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie.
Welcome back to the Good Outdoors. Now, we have covered a gauntlet of conversation this morning, from cooking outdoor food with buttermilk to becoming different types of relocation engineers.
Yes, sir, and we are entering our wrap-up segment brought to you by Southwind Sporting Clays and Quail out on the Equipment Highway just past the river on the right. For all your quail hunting needs, Sporting Clays, 5-stand, rifle pistol range, parties, corporate retreats, anything you need, go see John Peak at Southwind Sporting Clays and Quail.
Will treat you right.
We got a call coming in. Well, call back, caller, 229-253-0995. I promise I'm through spouting off at the mouth.
They heard you talking about doing a wrap-up, so.
That's right. I do have a new title for us. You know,
what
some people call us radio hosts and things like that. That's not what we are. We are outdoor information disseminators.
There you go.
Good enough.
Good morning, caller. You're on the air on the Good Outdoors. How you doing?
Sorry about it, because I went at the bottom of the valley and lost signal.
Oh, my goodness.
I was actually going to call in and let y'all know my wife caught the biggest fish out of everybody.
All right. What was it?
It was a little bass, and the hook was bigger than the bass.
Hey, but you had a good time. I bet better time than you did, if that was the case.
Yeah, she caught a couple flags and all, but she caught the biggest fish, man. I bet the little bass, it was a little smallmouth bass.
Huh, how about that?
It probably didn't even have a full inch of length.
How about that? Little old bitty thing. I don't know. That thing must have been hungry. Bit off more than it could chew.
Well, I think what happened, she snagged it on the way reeling it in.
Yeah, foul.
I don't think it was actually meant to be caught, but we released it. I just had to tell y'all that real quick before y'all ended it up, man.
Huh. Well, let me ask you this. Can your wife bait her own hook?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's a keeper. She's a keeper.
Yeah. We use them neon live green worms.
Oh, yeah.
So, now the only thing she don't like is the cricket.
Yeah, crickets are a little bit creepy for some women, but hey, if she can bait her own hook, you got to consider keeping her. That's a good woman there.
Oh yeah, she does good. She's from Houma, Louisiana, or Houma, Louisiana. I call it Houma.
Houma, that's where R.J. and J. Paul are from. Houma.
Yeah, that's
on
where
Swamp
her
People. Yeah.
Well, she's a small community, but it's a good place.
Good deal.
Knows a lot of tricks of the trade, I guess you could say.
Dang right, man. Old Cajun gal.
There you go.
Appreciate you calling, buddy.
All right, man. I'll go through the house. I'll see if I can't get some pictures posted for y'all in a little bit.
Yeah,
All
do
right,
that.
Take it easy.
All right, man.
All right, bye. Yeah, that's old Foxtrot there. He called in yesterday and told us he was going fishing, so I'll be anxious to see his fish over there around Lake Blackshear, man. That's some good fish in that area. We appreciate all your listeners over that way, and make sure you visit our Facebook page at The Good Outdoors with a Z. Also, our website at www.thegoodoutdoorswithaz.com.
Mm-hmm.
And
we've got several dog hunting clubs that have posted on the Good Outdoors and on my page, my personal page too, that are needing members. And this is something a lot of people don't. If you want a hunting club, if you want to get in a dog hunting club, you got Wolf Bay Hunting Club, Olive Leaf Hunting Club, Deep Drain. Get on our Facebook page and look these guys up and join the hunting club.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing better. If you want to get out there and get in the good outdoors, they're open for members. Their leases are coming due really soon, so contact some of these people.
Yeah, now's the time of year that most people are trying to gather up their payments to pay the leases. They're usually due July 1st, anywhere from now to July 1st. So check it out. GON will be bringing the heat with all the hunting clubs and stuff available. We got another call. We're going to take it real quick. Good morning, caller. You on the Good Outdoors? How are you?
Yeah, I got a question about some birds. This is Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, I bought a place in south of the county, and going down the dirt road every morning at 6 o'clock when I get off, there's 2 birds sitting in the road most of the mornings, and their eyes glow.
That's whippoorwills.
Yeah.
Whippoorwills.
That's what they are?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what they are. You can actually, I've done this multiple times. Me and Trey riding the roads at night and stuff, and we see them sitting in the road. I've actually gotten out with my hat and caught them things. They'll sit there and get blinded by the light.
Right.
And catch them and look at them, let them go. But they're a very interesting bird if you ever get a
Make
chance
a
to see one
beautiful
up
sound.
close. Yeah, they make that good sound. You've heard it, that whippoorwill sound at night, but that's what they are, whippoorwills, I guarantee you.
Okay, I was just wondering because, like you said, I'm just easing down dirt road, and you can get real close to them before they fly up.
Yeah, if they ever get caught in the daylight too, because they're not hunting bird. If they ever get caught in the daylight, you can put your hands right on them.
Oh yeah, interesting bird. Yeah, you don't see them very often.
Well, I appreciate it. I was wondering what they were, and I figured y'all might know.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're us being outdoor information disseminators, we know a lot about nothing.
I was thinking about the same thing because I must be a criminal disseminator because I pick them up and take them to the jail.
That's right. There you go, man. Appreciate you doing that.
After this morning at 6 o'clock, I'll be off till next Wednesday. So
why did you tell? Why if you obviously haven't been listening to the show because now you've offended us.
Yeah, now you can shut up. How about that?
I heard him. I heard him say a while ago. Next time somebody called and said something like that, he was gonna hang up.
Well, hang up. Hang up. Then.
Goodbye, sir.
I'll talk to y'all next Thursday.
All right, man. Appreciate you listening.
See ya.
Man, dadgummit, I thought we had us a nice, good listener, and he turned out to be tragic like the rest of them.
Good grief. I don't understand. Why do people want to rub it in?
Yeah. We love all of our listeners, even the ones that drink buttermilk, deliver buttermilk, and cook with buttermilk. We don't understand them, but we do appreciate it. We'll fight for your right to drink the buttermilk and until we can pass a law with our senators to ban buttermilk.
And we are in the process of doing that as we speak.
Yes,
We got another
we
call we're going to take real quick. Good morning, caller. You're on the Good Outdoors. Oh, please turn that down.
Yeah, one thing about that buttermilk, you ain't got to worry about it going bad. It's already expired.
It's already bad. Good point right there. Good point.
All right, Al, y'all have a good day.
Appreciate
you
it.
too. He brings up a good point. If you could stomach the stuff, it's actually a better value than regular milk because it won't spoil. It's already rotten. Good point. You can stick it in your refrigerator and leave it there for months. I mean, it tastes the same on day one. Maybe the milk relocation engineer could let us know if it can't have a date.
What is
can't have an expiration date on it.
Yeah, what is the actual expiration date?
It don't have one. It's never. Or it's on the 32nd.
It's already ruined, isn't it?
Yeah. It expires on the 32nd.
32nd each month, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, man. It takes all kind of people, but you just wonder sometimes why it takes that kind of people.
Hey, man, we've had a good show this morning. We've talked about some pretty good things. Had a lot of interesting calls, and one really good call about how to rename your profession. That's something we need to touch on.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
We'll do that tomorrow. We're going to talk about some other things tomorrow, too. Some other great topics in the outdoors. And stay tuned. Friday, we're going to have a pretty good giveaway show Friday. We're going to try to get some more prizes together to give away and have a good day.
Let's do it. See y'all later.
Have a good one. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to The Good Outdoors on 99.5 Kicks Country with Steve, Daryl, and Ronnie. Join us every weekday at 4:30 when we'll do it again.